Hello friends, welcome to our new video. Today's first question. Macrocytic anemia is known as vitamin deficiency anemia. What are the most common form of macrocytic anemia? Two most common form of macrocytic anemia are megaloblastic macrocytic anemia and non-megaloblastic macrocytic anemia. First one is megaloblastic macrocytic anemia. It is a form of macrocytic anemia which happens a person do not get enough vitamin B12 or vitamin B9. Without these nutrients, bone marrow cannot make healthy red blood cells able to carry oxygen throughout body. These unhealthy cells also die earlier than normal. Second one is non-megaloblastic macrocytic anemia. This is a form of macrocytic anemia. It may happen if a person have medical conditions that affect body's ability to absorb nutrients. The most common medical conditions that cause non-megaloblastic macrocytic anemia are myelodysplastic syndrome, alcohol use disorders, and hypothyroidism. First one is myelodysplastic syndrome. This is a group of disorders happens when something gone wrong with our bone marrow and it does not make healthy blood cells. Second one is alcohol use disorders. Drinking excessive amount of alcohol can keep our body from absorbing vitamin B12. Third one is hypothyroidism. This condition affects our thyroid function and may be linked to macrocytic anemia. Next question. Protein albumin is important in maintaining dash equilibrium of blood. Answer. Osmotic equilibrium of blood. Human serum albumin is a primary protein present in human blood plasma. The main function of albumin is to maintain the oncotic pressure of the blood and preventing fluid leakage into the extravascular space. In addition, albumin functions as a carrier of several different endogenous compounds such as long-chain fatty acids and steroids, and exogenous compounds such as various medications in our blood. Next question. Fibrinogen and prothrombin are important in the process of dash. Answer. Blood clotting. Blood clotting is also known as coagulation. It is a process that stops bleeding when a blood vessel is injured. It involves platelets, clotting factors, and protein in plasma. There are several steps involved in the process of blood clotting. First one is narrowing of blood vessels. Chemical signals cause the injured vessels to narrow to slow blood flow. Second step, platelets blood formation. Platelets stick to the damaged area of the blood vessels and release chemicals to attract more platelets. Third step, clotting factor activation. Clotting factors form a net that trap red blood cells and more platelets. Fourth step, fibrin formation. Clotting factors convert fibrinogen into fibrin, which forms a strand that seals the inside of wound. Last step is clot dissolution. Body naturally dissolves the clot after the injury has healed. Next question. Lymphocytes are concerned with the immunity mechanism of body by producing dash. Answer. By producing antibodies. Our immune system protects the body from harmful substances by identifying, marking, and destroying them. It includes many different cells and molecules such as antibodies, lymphocytes, and phagocytes. Our immune system works through different steps. First one, identify antigens. The body senses foreign substances called antigens such as viruses, bacteria, toxins, and chemicals. Second step, produce antibodies. B lymphocytes produce antibodies that lock onto specific antigens. Third step, signal other immune cells. Antibodies signal other part of the immune system to attack antigens. Last step, to destroy antigens. Phagocytes such as neutrophils engulf and destroy the antigens. Next question, leukemia is characterized by dash. It is characterized by rapid production of abnormal white blood cells. Next question, different types of bone cells are osteoblast, osteocytes, osteoclast and bone lining cells. Osteoblast, bone lining cells and osteoclast are present on bone surfaces and are derived from local mesenchymal cells called progenitor cells. Each of these cells have their own function, in which osteoblasts form new bone tissues, remodel bones in accordance with age, heal damaged bones. These are located on the surface of bones and shaped like cubes. Next type of bone cells are osteocytes, which maintain bone as living tissues. These located within the bones and produced from the fusion of blood-bone precursor cells. Next type of bone tissue is osteoclast, which dissolve, reabsorb and remove unwanted bone tissues. These are larger than osteoblast, shaped like rounded domes. These are derived from blood monocyte or macrophages. Next one is bone lining cells, which protect bone surface from osteoclast resorptive activity, which regulate the movement of calcium and phosphate into and out of the bone. These are derived from osteoprogenitor cells. Next question, the largest leukocytes are monocytes. These are white blood cells. They are produced in bone marrow and are found in all vertebrates. Characteristics of monocyte include they have a large nucleus that is usually multi-lobed. They have abundant cytoplasm. They have some fine pink or purple granules in their cytoplasm. Monocytes are a part of vertebrate innate immune system. They influence adaptive immune responses. They exert tissue repair functions. They can differentiate into macrophages and monocyte-derived dendritic cells. Their numbers increases in response to infection. Thank you. See you again next video.